Oh, guys. Um, it's absolutely gross that she did this to an Arab community. She put them on the radar. She has put their channels at risk so that she could hit 100K um, against terms of service. And hopefully YouTube will recognize that. Plus the Mr. Snowflake docu-series. It came out actually yesterday, but only to paid subscribers, I think. And then it aired for us, the rest of us who are poor and can't afford a subscription. We got to watch it starting at 10:30 this morning. Now, I was in physical therapy when it was released, so I couldn't watch it until I was out and back at home, which was like closer to noon. And I literally just finished it. It's 1:15 right now, and it's about an hour and 15 minutes long, you guys. You should check it out though. It's if you're into this crazy shit that's going on with this woman with her eating problems and her lies and deceptions, and the fact that she is an absolute whore and a prostitute. Let's be real. If you're asking for money or food or something monetary in exchange for a sexual thing, you're a fucking prostitute. Okay? That's so gross, Chantel. Like, literally, your life is so goddamn gross. And you've tried to make a buck on that by retelling the stories of how you fucked people for money. Oh my god. You guys should see that. If you're into the foodie beauty shit, you should definitely look at Mr. Snowflake's docu-series. He released it to the public today at 10:30 a.m.
Hi.
Hi. Please stand by.
I don't know if you're gonna understand me, Takad. I can't say it in Arabic, but
reports because of you.
I have a lot of haters, and it's unfortunate that they literally have no life and they have to dig.
No, that's not what the problem is, Chantal. You did not tell this community what your history is and how there are going to be people reporting you for sub to sub and all that kind of bullshit. You literally put this community at risk for your own selfish demands. It's amazing that you really don't care about shit. You put Salah's reputation at risk as well by doing this. Because I think we all know that he's the one that got you into this group.
And try to destroy like smaller channels and people, but I do support you and I stand by your side. If there's anything I can do for you, I will definitely do it. I don't see why YouTube would delete a channel like for supporting other people. Just like, it's not doing it for any deceptive purposes. It's just literally supporting other people, like trying to.
No, it absolutely is. You used this small community of Arabs to get enough subscriptions, and you probably had a pay for subscription situation that you were using off screen too, that was like a website or something, so that you could hit the 100K. And that's why you're not celebrating. You did a live stream this morning. You're like, I don't know, I'm not going to celebrate. Why? Because you've pissed off so many goddamn people at this point that you know nobody fucking wants to celebrate with you.
Grow your channel and have new viewers and different things like that. So I find that really, really sad. And I really hope that nothing happens to your channel, inshallah. And yeah, I have a lot of crappy, mean-spirited people who follow me, and they try to ruin anything I do, unfortunately. And yeah, I don't know what to do about that, you know? So
be a better person. Be a better person. Don't try and cheat the system. Stop eating gross ass shit on your fucking live streams and your vlogs and shit. Like, look, I just watched the Mr. Snowflake video, and it's very clear that you do know how to twirl your fork to actually get the like fettuccine noodles to wrap around your fork. But your latest noodle video, you're just like, I'm gonna get this all the fuck over myself because I'm that dirty bitch, right? We know what you're up to, okay? You're purposely trying to gross people out and make us puke, and you're successful in that. You were absolutely successful in that.
yeah, I know, Messy. People are just disgusting. In my opinion.
Right. Okay.
I don't know. Hold on a second. I want to see if Salah can type in Arabic.
Oh.
At home has decor.
Well, Murderano, I have a bit of a messy past, but not probably. I mean, a lot of people who judge me have a word.
You want to see if Salah can type in Arabic? You know he can, and you know that you've been making him do it. Which is why this entire Arab community on Facebook is now in trouble on YouTube. Thanks to you and your husband.
Past, and you know, they want to just keep digging and keep trying to bring me down with that, and it's not going to work. So they try anything, even going after innocent people, you know, whatever. So that's fine. I mean, I maybe gained like 6 or 7 at the max, maybe like 10 subscribers from going into people's chats and introducing myself and like talking.
You bought or persuaded through that community hundreds of people, and your view count does not add up to the new viewership that you supposedly have. So you're full of shit. Apparently you like that reference because you have the same fucking fetish as your husband. And you're pissed off that Mr. Snowflake came out with the documentary today.
To people, I want to try to get more Arabic people in my audience and stuff like that. Not just Arabic, but like people from around the world, you know? And people who generally want to watch my content.
Okay.
But that's the only amount of subs I've gained from that. I didn't gain that much, you know?
Yeah, you did.
So, oh, hold on. Takat, if you're still here, someone's gonna write in Arabic for you. I don't know why people have to go after like innocent people or people who, you know, like someone will go there and be like, stay away from Chantal, she's bad news, stay away from Chantal, she'll bring your channel down. Yeah, because of people like you going there and reporting her. Like, what does that have to do with me? Like, I'm not responsible for my trolls.
Yeah, actually you are. Because you're the one who attracted those trolls in the first place. And so now you're dragging them along with you to wherever you go. It's not like your React channels are the people reporting this sort of stuff, going to this woman's channel. None of us are doing this. This is your fan base. So, yes, these are the trolls that you're dragging at your heels.
But anyway, that's all I'm gonna say about it. You know, that's it. That's all. If
Right.
people want to keep ruminating over somebody I'm not even anymore, so it's completely irrelevant what you say, then that's fine. Like, I have a past.
That is who you are. Okay. There is a docu-series being put out about you, and you can either learn from it or pretend it never happened. But the rest of us know that it did happen, and so you look like a stupid bitch right now.
I don't think that I've done anything super horrible, and whatever I have, it's between me and God, not between me and haters.
Oh my god.
It's completely taking a different direction and than what people thought that it would ever go.
Don't you think that God would want you to repent? For fuck's sake. You know nothing about religion. I really wish you would stop bringing it up because you don't know anything about confessing your sins, about repentance, about actually like making up for the bad things that you've done. And you're having to face this in real time because there's a docu-series coming out about you. This is, oh my god. Some of that video that I watched, that video of her eating a cheese platter while talking about the Heaven's Gate suicide thing. You know, that happened very close to me. It was in San Diego. It was in San Diego, Chantal. You think that's fucking funny? You think that's fucking funny? Okay, so we're talking about a group of people who were unduly influenced by religion. Okay? They were brainwashed and manipulated. You yourself are now in a foreign country saying that you're a Muslim, which you're not. You're on page 55. Give me a break. Have you advanced beyond page 55, or did you just open it to page 55 and that's where you landed? But anyway, those people were brainwashed, kind of like what happened with the situation in the 70s where they moved to like a I can't remember what country they were in, but there was a politician that got assassinated during this situation, and they all drank the Kool-Aid. So this group did something similar, and they believed that because Hale-Bopp was rolling through, that was a comet that was rolling through at the time that this happened, that there was a spaceship behind it. And if they unalived themselves, they would somehow be transported up to this spaceship and live in paradise or some such crap. So she's making fun of it on the docuseries. There's some video captured. She's got like a fucking pink wig on. She looks big as hell because she doesn't have her hijab, right, that covers up all of her fat rolls here. And she looked big as hell. She's eating cheese. She's got a block of brie that says R.I.P. on it. She's fucking eating cheese, talking about how wonderful the cheese is, while she's talking about these people that were brainwashed into unaliving themselves. You're a really gross person, Chantal. You're disgusting. And I think you know that. You're the only one who can change your reputation online. And the only way you can do that is pulling yourself away from this sort of stuff. But if you're going to take advantage of an Arab community that was doing sub for sub and they were under the radar and now you put them on the radar, well, that's on you. You did that. You did that.
You know, people wanted me to stay down. They wanted me to stay high. They wanted me to stay miserable. They wanted me to stay in an abusive relationship. They wanted me to be just really down. And that's not how it's ever going to be ever. So now they're going after someone else's channel, you know, or people who support me. And it's like, why? You know, it's just so ridiculous. And like I said, it's not from a sub for sub.
Yeah, it is. It's because it's a break in the TOS. And that's why people are reporting you. So you need to shut the fuck up.
Thing to be 100K, because I literally didn't get very many subs from that. If you look at how many subs watch these other channels, it's not thousands, you know. So yeah, I just thought it would be interesting to, you know, just try to branch out a little bit, you know, and get people from all over the world would be nice, but I don't know. Honestly, at first I was like, I thought it was like somebody bought them, because I was like, there's no way, you know? And then...
Right. Like, any of us would invest our money into something like that. Come on, girlfriend. Like, nobody is buying your bullshit.
I'm like, I checked Salah's bank statements. I'm like, did you buy? Like, I was in disbelief, so I don't know. But then I do see a lot of comments from people who are new, and I do see that, you know, the views have gone up a little bit, and then also that, like, the sub for sub thing, it's not just, it wasn't about sub for me, it was about gaining a new community of support, like, new people, you know? And also, doing that, I also love to support smaller channels.
Get fresh and ready to eat meals for kids.
Always done that. I've always been somebody who, if I see you come in here and you have a channel, like, I usually go and subscribe to your channel and I comment, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that, in my opinion, if you want to support smaller creators. Right. So I'm trying to support, and other people are trying to bring it down. So that's not on me. That's not my doing. I'm not a bad person. Like,
it's not organic support if you go to a Facebook group and ask another YouTuber to send her entire Arab base to your channel because you need 800 subs. Not the same thing, girlfriend. That is not organic growth. Give me a break.
That. So there's a lot of you guys who have channels that I'm subscribed to, actually. Even though I don't always comment, you know? Vibe, your energy. I'm not into that. I'm not into that anymore. I never really was. That's why I always stuck up for Amberlynn. I never understood such a huge community beating down on one person. I never liked that. You know, no matter how many... Yes, Dime, I am very happy about the 100K, but I'm not going to be like, woohoo, woohoo, because you know what? I know the evil eyes on me. So, the Applebee's, that's exactly what I thought. Like, people to buy... I thought that, like, haters bought the, like, bots or something, bought subscribers to try to, you know, take down my channel or cause drama.
Nobody's gonna fucking spend money to do that, Chantel. We all know you did this yourself. And, I mean, you do look properly shamed at this point, but you're still not admitting fault, are you? I guess we'll have to wait until YouTube actually does the background check on your channel, right?
Or stuff like that. So I, you know, messaged YouTube and I was like, I was concerned about that because it wasn't me. And they were like, oh, don't worry about it. Like, I even have the conversation just in case. They're like, don't worry about it. You know, if that's the case, then they would just delete them if they're not real. I don't know, Zam. I don't know where they came from, but it wasn't me. And at least, like, yeah, I've, asked, like, basically supported smaller channels and they support me, blah, 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 but it was only like a few. Hi, Fernando. I guess I'm just not excited because I think that any minute they can be taken away because I don't know where they're coming from. I don't know. 20 years of therapy to overcome your binge eating. I know a lot of people who overcame binge eating without therapy, though, too. I'm not saying that I don't need any specifically. I don't know, but, By the way, pizza's been running the last thing you told healthcare. Oh, whatever. That's fine, Brenda. Some things are expensive, some things are cheap, even if you're an expat. You know what it cost me for medication and treatment? Several forms of treatment? $3. And, like, obviously, Canada, it's, like, universal, right? It's not like that here.
Why is it that you're telling your ex-boyfriend, best friend, that things are so expensive, but you're telling your audience that it's cheap as hell? Are you trying to manipulate him to give you money and, like, financial support and shit? Like, is that what's happening right now? It's very bizarre that you give different stories to different audiences.
Like, you have some things covered for a good price, some things no. Her B Loves Life, she has millions of subscribers. I remember when her channel was first growing, she admitted to doing sub for subs. Like, her video might even still be up there. She did this sub for sub thing. And me, it's not about sub for sub. I don't like people subbing just for the sake of it. I think, like, I want new people to engage with each other, and support each other and genuinely like the content that they're watching, And I like to do that. I also like...
Is that why you try and make us vomit every time you fucking eat? Like, you eat the most disgusting food. You eat it in the sloppiest way possible. How can you possibly say that you're trying to bring people together? Like, how is this a thing?
Supporting smaller channels.
Stitch Fix. Anyone can have a stylist.
Well, I guess that's the whole thing. But if you want to check out Mr. Snowflake's documentary, it's out now on his channel. What a wild ride. I mean, she's obviously having a meltdown today, you guys. I imagine there's going to be more coming out. She is having a goddamn meltdown because not only is this Arab community coming after her now for being dishonest with her, with them about who she is, but the Mr. Snowflake docuseries came out. Part 1, you guys. Anywho, as it goes for me, I went into physical therapy. I had a really rough time. I had heat on my leg for most of the visit. And they also put the electrodes, is that what they call them? They're these, like, things that they stick on body parts that send electricity into your joint. And they had that on me today because I'm in bad shape. They also talked to me about, am I doing chiropractic? And I said no, and I've been asking for it for years. Apparently they got one upstairs that's part of the network. So hopefully I can get in. Because I need it. I need it, you guys. I live very close to a fire department, y'all. Constant issues going on in my neighborhood. Anyway, so that is the latest update on Foodie Beauty Miriam Chantel Murray.